Hi beautiful people, hope you're all doing well. So today's video is going to be about Oaxaca, also spelt in a funny way, it's spelt Oaxaca. I remember before I went to Mexico, I was so confused on how to pronounce this place, but it's pronounced Oaxaca. O and X, OX together in Mexico is pronounced like a W, so it's Oaxaca. So yeah, this is actually the first video I ever kind of released in regards to like my travel series. Don't ask me why I've made these videos all in the wrong way around. It's just how my brain works. I just saw a video and I thought, oh, I've got lots to say about this, and then I started. So let's get started, shall we?
Hi beautiful people, I'm doing a cool little queer series of unforgettable places to travel that you have to fucking visit before you die, alright? So let's get started. If you're after something a bit more chill, you know, away from those places like Tulum or Cancun, we don't want resorts, we don't want all of those tourist hotspots, we want somewhere a bit more real, authentic, then head to Zipolite, Oaxaca. It's Mexico's only official nudist beach and total queer paradise. Literally, bitch, I loved it there so much. I stayed in Plaza Nudista, modern, rustic, naked, friendly, free.
I also wanted to mention that since my stay there, they have opened a lot more nudist gay resorts. I have heard of a few of them. There's one called Men's Zipolite. Zipolite is a place within Oaxaca, and Zipolite is specifically that nudist beach area. I've not stayed in the other places, but I'm pretty sure that if, for example, this one is sold out, Casa Nudista, the other ones will give a similar vibe. I know that from what I've seen online, Casa Nudista is a nudist mandatory resort, and when you make your booking on their website or through whatever website, they make you kind of tick this box saying that you will comply and be nude the entire time. It's just one of their policies. I understand not everybody is going to be comfortable with that. That's why I'd recommend you can go to other places. They're all kind of on the same like area within a 5-10 minute walk, so it's not like you're going to stay miles away. I just can't really talk about the other places. I know that the one called Men's Zipolite recently opened at the time of filming, like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 months ago. But I've noticed from their Instagram posts from other people who I met traveling there, who live there, they don't enforce a nudist policy.
Every Saturday, pool party, music, DJs, cocktails, bodies, sunshine, heaven.
And what you'll notice actually is that a lot of these places have specific days for these parties. So don't quote me on this, but I believe Men's Zipolite, that place, they do it on Fridays. Then there's Casa Nudista that does it on Saturdays, and you don't actually have to be staying there to be able to go and participate. Normally there's a cover fee. I believe for Casa Nudista is 500 Mexican pesos, which works out to, Alexa, what is 500 Mexican pesos in pounds?
500 Mexican pesos is about 21 pounds and 13 pence.
It's about 21 pounds or like $26, something like that. And it normally includes a drink cover or like 2 drinks. But I'll definitely say I would recommend it because you can go and experience lots of different things without having to stay in those particular places. So you can get the best of all worlds.
They've got private rooms, but me being the backpacker that I am, I went for the dorms, and I'm glad I did. I met so many amazing people, had the best time. Days are slow, breakfast, beach, and maybe the gym if you're pretending to be productive. For food, oregano is one of the spots. Proper Oaxacan dishes, incredible mole. And the market, handmade jewellery, pearls, amethyst, is giving hippie chic. By sunset, we head to Playa de Amor, fire shows, ocean breeze, golden light. And when the sun drops, the beach gets wild. And if you know, you know, Chisme Bar.
So in Playa de Amor, it literally pronounces to the beach of love. And it's like, there's this little fire show that happens at sunset. And then when it gets dark, the gays do all sorts of things in that beach. And it was a lot of fun. It was a very liberating and fun experience. Everyone's naked in the beach. It's just a nudist resort, and honestly, it was amazing. What I loved about it so much is its authenticity. Like, it wasn't a big resort. You didn't find big shiny all-inclusive hotels. It was just natural. And also something that was part of the charm is that there was a lot of electricity cuts. So there were days where there was no electricity, and some of you might think, oh my God, that's horrible. But it was amazing because it meant that we all kind of, there was a community. At one point in the hotel, there was no electricity. So we all slept on the rooftop under the stars. And it was just a really, really, really beautiful experience. We got woken up by, I can't remember what they're called, like those monitor lizards, which are harmless, but it was just such an experience, and I absolutely loved it, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hidden, hot men, wild energy, and total queer fantasy.
So yeah, Chisme Bar is a bar. It's got funny working hours. It's not open every day. When you arrive, you can have a look. And yeah, it was really fun experience, quite intimate, quite a small bar, but full of like amazing artwork, like it full of like lots of erotic stuff, just things that you don't see anywhere else, and I really liked it.
And then head to La Maxima, drag, tequila, chaos, joy. Sometimes there's power.
La Maxima was absolutely amazing. They have such an energy, such a vibe. There's drag queens dancing. There's just, honestly, just utter freedom, and I absolutely loved it. And now about the power cuts.
No lights, no aircon, but that's part of the charm. Would laugh, play games, and sleep under the stars. So if you want to see more spots like this, raw, queer, and full of magic, hit follow, bitch. I've got stories, adventures, and a few sins to share.
But yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. I love Oaxaca. And I'm not here to shame Tulum or Cancun or Playa de Carmen, or there's another one called Puerto Vallarta. I didn't go there. And I don't want to make assumptions, but I kind of already know what it will be like. I think Puerto Vallarta, yes, it's a queer paradise and all of that, but from what I've heard, it would be just like Tulum or Cancun, these big resort places that are really fully developed, and there's nothing wrong with those. One day I will go there. I just wasn't in a rush because I was looking for authentic experiences, and some people might be like, oh, I don't want power cuts, I don't want to be inconvenienced by anything. That's fair enough. It's up to you. It's your holiday at the end of the day. But for me, that made the trip. It was just, everything about it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. Mwah! I hope you liked the video. If you've got any questions, please write them in the comments and I will respond. Please like and subscribe if you like my content. I'm new to all of this. This is quite new to me, and I'm just trying to create content that I love and I think you would love, and hopefully add some value to you as well. Until next time.